recording! Yay! Okay, this is my son, or my grandson.
Yeah.
My son. Yeah, my son. It's my grandson DJ. He's my video producer, so anything that goes on there with the little words and stuff, he did it. Good ideas. We're going to lap the valves on this 11 horse.
There we go. Yeah, just cut the light a little bit.
Yeah. Did I block out the light? Am I blocking out the light?
No, it should be alright.
Okay, let's tap it up a little bit more. Okay, we're lapping the valves. We're using the lapping compound. It's valve grinding stuff by Permatex. You put a little bit on around the valve seat, and I'll take this off and show you something more closer. Go ahead, take that on right there. You see it?
A little bit, yeah, you can see it.
Okay, so okay, and this is my wife, Flo. Okay, back here. I know I'd sneak you in there, baby. So we're gonna put some of that compound on here. It's kind of like the stuff that I used to clean the crank with, the toothpaste. You wouldn't want to brush your teeth with this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's just a little stuff on there. It gets on everything, and you can feel it's just kind of gritty. Then we're going to drop it down in here. Good thing this isn't on our video, huh?
Yeah.
And then we're going to put the suction cup on here in the middle. Okay, I'll pick it up and give it a quarter of a turn. Turn it a little bit, set it back down. I'll pick it up, give it a quarter of a turn. Pick it up again, turn it. No, sure you turn it. Get it in the middle. Okay. Pick it up, turn it. Alright, make sure when you pick it up, and then you turn it a quarter of a turn. There you go. Okay, now pick it up. Turn it a quarter of a turn. Turn it. There you go. He's just trying to reapply what you've got on there. Okay. Let's take it out. You're the cameraman. You're the cameraman. And okay. We asked Jacob if he wanted to be on here, he would. Your mom would probably have us block his face out so somebody wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can see the line on there. See that little lip right there? That's what we wanted. And we've got a lip on this too. See the lip there? So now we know that one's seated well. We'll clean this up with some of the stuff here, which is the brake parts cleaner. So we like that lapped in. Okay, so now let's do the other one. And the other one wasn't too bad. You look at this, you can see a little bit of shine. It doesn't look as shiny as that there, but you know, but we're just trying to lap this in to get it to be more, so we know it's a good tight fit. So we're going to put some more lapping compound in here. Yeah, make sure you clean this lapping compound out, wipe it out as best as, you don't want to get this down in your engine. This stuff is so abrasive. If you got this down in your engine oil, oh, it would do all kinds of bad stuff to it. Chew up your engine, ruin all your parts. So we're going to wipe this out as best we can and get it all, and blow it out, and then I'll clean it really good with the parts cleaner. Make sure we get this all out of here. Okay, you're up. Okay, pick it up and move it a quarter of a turn. There you go. Turn it. Okay, there you go. Alright. Quarter of a turn. Okay, there you go. We'll do this for a while now. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, man. Something different with this one than the other one?
Why?
It's acting different. Keeps on sticking.
You had beginner's luck on the last one. That's the hardest thing, you just try to keep it in the middle. Sometimes you try too hard to give it a turn. try too hard with your hands or something, your elbows, you may push it off. Yeah, it's hard to keep it squared up. See that nice radius on there, nice angle and clean. Let's take a look at the one in the block itself. And that's a nice one in there. What do I do with my light? Here it is. I have to put a little bit more light on there. Sometimes you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, that's a nice radius around there. So, okay, well, I'll clean that one up later. So right now we're going to put that piston pin in. So hang on to that. And I'll go grab this. I'm waiting for the ring compressor, but I figured DJ's here. We can put this piston pin in. I just went and picked up some assembly lube and went to AutoZone, and I picked up some of this Lucas assembly lube. So this is help us. This stuff is really should be thick and sticky, stays on there. So when you start up, there's a film of lubricant on there, so it doesn't score or anything. So yeah, this stuff is thick. Alright, this is our new deal. I should have the, let's see here, we got a number for you. There we go. This is the rod. Got that? Mm-hmm. Alright. And our video producer will put that up there so you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way you can, like sometimes when I look at something, I'm going to stop it so I can write it down. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this, we got to remember, this goes towards the flywheel, or the harmonic balancer as I call it. So, we got to remember, this is the way it goes. So the flywheel, which is, I just painted it, right over here. The flywheel goes on top. Spins around. So this is the top of the motor. So the flywheel spins around. That's the flywheel side. This notch is supposed to point towards the flywheel side, so it's like this. Okay, so we're going to turn this engine a little bit. So we have to make sure when we put our rod in, if we put our rod in upside down, we're not going to be able to get at it to tighten up the bolts. So we're going to put it in. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So we're going to put this in like this, and we're going to push that rod in through there, but we're going to lube this up. So just to make sure, you want to put it in upside down. So put some of this assembly lube on here. Put it in there. Be afraid of it. Put a lot on there. Lube it up. Lube it up there. Alright. And we're going to put some assembly lube in this here. Okay. Guess maybe I should pull that out. We'll put some in here. It'll get there. And we'll put some in here. Put some right in here where it's going into. Oh!
Jeez.
I know, I gotta get this stuff all over. You know what? That's what this is for. It's assembly. Get it all over the place. Okay, we have that. Then, like this. Okay. So then we take my little brass hammer and we tap this down. You can look up in here. Get my flashlight. Can you see up in there a little bit now? Better? You tap that down until it gets into the rod. Keep tapping. Make sure that thing moves. Yeah, and there. Is that good? I'm just, you're not going to see this thing all the time. You're not going to see this all the time. This, you gotta help along. There it goes.
There we go.
And slide it in. Well, there's a ring right here in the end, and I'm going to get off all the goo and everything else. Don't worry about that. There's a clip that we put in here. This is the clip. So, I take the needle nose, and there's a groove. Can you see the groove in there? See the groove in there? There's a groove right down in there. And that's what we slide this into. Started in the groove on the side, and then you have to use the needle nose and pull it around. Right there. Push it down. And that's what we do right there. Okay. Want to make sure you got it in there. There we go. Check it. Make sure you don't have a bunch of play. Your rod is, your wrist pin isn't loose, and we got just a tad, not even a tad. I don't really feel any play in there at all. So we're good. So now all I have to do is get the ring compressor, and everything's falling. We'll just throw it there. Everything's going to roll off this way because this table is canted. So that's it for now. This is Selling Guy 60, and I'll be back with more on this, and my assistant DJ and I will finish this engine quick. Alright, bye. Alright, we're back. Going to do some cleaning out of that lapping compound that we had inside the valves. We need to clean that inside the head here. We want to make sure we get all that junk up and out of there. So grab some brake clean, spray some on a rag, and get down in there and get that stuff out. There we go. We got some there. That's good.
Oh, is that? Yeah. Right there.
And we're going to spray some more here. And we'll get that exhaust valve. Just want to clean that up because that stuff is just so abrasive. It's like dropping sand in your engine. Stuff is very gritty. And when he was cleaning the valves and when he's lapping the valves, you could hear it, you know, making noise, and then it got quiet. I had him stop, pick it up, turn it a 1/4 inch, and start it again. Once the lapping compound gets to a certain point, it stops cutting. And what you do is just pick up the valve, turn it a 1/4 of a turn, go back down, you'll get some new compound to clean up there. That's it. I know people sometimes say that you're not supposed to use paper towels, but this is not a NASCAR engine. Really, a real engine, you shouldn't use paper towels because sometimes it can get the fuzz, the little pieces of lint you get in the motors, but this is not a high-test motor. Let's get these clean, because I'm going to clean these up. I'll put them right back in the bag to where they are. This bigger one is the intake, smaller one is the exhaust. If you really don't know which is which, you can actually look at here, and that's the exhaust, and this is the exhaust valve. It's so much different. See, one's big, one's smaller, and one's bigger. Intake always seems to be bigger, needs to get more volume of air, gas mixture to come into the chamber and expand. Here's something that I ordered this muffler for this block. I got the right number and everything, and this is an inch. Well, if you can look, it doesn't fit. It's bigger. So this is 1 1/4 inches, and this is 1 inch. So I have to get an adapter. I'll probably get 1 1/4 inch pipe, and then get an 1 1/4 inch adapter. It'll neck it down to the inch. So I'll have to make a little adapter to get this to work. The other muffler was shot. I have here this little rusty thing. Yeah, this is the old muffler. There's not much left of it. Yeah, it's pretty hollow. Oh, what was I gonna do after this? I should do my muffler. Got this all cleaned up. So I'm gonna blow some of this stuff off. Oh yeah, I was gonna use my Dremel tool. I'll show you how to do that here in a bit. Let me blow this out. Let me blow this out. Inside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my Dremel tool and show you how to clean inside these deals here. I'm going to go wash my hands before I go show you this. I still have this, I kid you not, this assembly lube sticks to your fingers, but that's what you want it to do. You want it to stick to stuff. I probably should have had gloves on or something, so next time I'll remember to put gloves on. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Went and picked up my Dremel tool. It's got an angled head on it. I use this along with this cutting wheel. You get in really close to cutting off toilet bolts. Works really slick. So what we're going to have to do here is use some different brushes. I have this brush here, and then I have some other brushes. This one here is wore down a little bit. Cleaned, I think last time I did that, I did a Tecumseh, and I got a new one there. So get this all hooked up, and I'm going to show you inside what I'm going to be doing. See the before and after pictures. Flashlight. Let's see if I can get this thing closer. I'll shine the light up in here. You can see it. There's some junk up in there. And if you look in this one here, there you go. You can see all the junk in that one. And if you look at this one, this has got some kind of chunky residue in it too. And I can look down through the top of this other one here. I kind of at an angle. See, there's some stuff in there. What I'm going to do is take the Dremel, back it up, take the Dremel, clean that out, and then I'll show you the after effects. You just there's all kinds of stuff on YouTube about cleaning intakes and exhaust on cars and stuff like that. It's not a big deal. So I'll see you in a bit when I'm all done, and then I'll show you the after. Alright, bye. Alright, clean these out. I'll show you later, but since DJ's here, I want to hone the cylinder. So go around behind me here. Hold on to this thing.
What thing?
This. Walk around behind me. There we go. So you can hold on, block the view. Just hang on to that thing. Spraying some WD-40 in here. We want to lube up these honing stones. We're going to cross hatch the cylinder. Just like there, like this. Okay. Oop. Here, hang on to this. Something's not on. What's not on? Why is this thing not working? Okay, hang on. Oh, here, hang on. Hang on to that again. I plugged in the wrong thing. Didn't have plugged in. Doesn't work unless you have it plugged in.
Yeah.
Okay, that helps. Okay, let me straighten around. There we go. Okay. So we got to make sure that you don't run this hone too far down past the bore. You only want to go down, the bore is only about this long, so you only want to go down so far. And spray some more lube in there. Don't be afraid of lube. It's your friend, especially when you're doing this. Racing board. Okay. Wipe these off. Let's wipe these off. And we'll try it again here. Get the junk off them. In there. There we go. Look. Didn't you any?
Yeah.
Okay, go wash your hands.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it then. Alright, he's got eczema. His hands. Gets stuff on his hands that really irritates him, so I should have probably had some gloves on. My fault. So, yeah. Sucks having eczema. Alright, this is nice. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go wash my hands off before I touch the camera, but I'm gonna put it on pause here. Okay, I'm back. So, the inside the valves, we can look at those. My hands are clean. You're not gonna see a lot here. You're gonna see some of the chunky stuff is off. Same with the top here. You can see some of it's a lot smoother in there. Same with here. This is not like porting them where you grind stuff off and makes them nice and shiny. And that stuff is baked in there. You're not gonna get it off. I clean these up the best I can, and they're good enough because it's a lawnmower. Not saying you shouldn't do a good job, but okay, we got this all nice cross-hatched. You can see that. Nice. So, got this all nice and honed out, ready for the rings to seat. So, that's all I can do for right now. We're going to probably take that. I'm going to clean off that block. I'm putting it in this tub here. I got my other things in here. I got all cleaned up. Got the crank and the crank balancer, the piston I just did, the head that I've got all polished up. I don't know if I showed you that. Yeah, I got the chamber all cleaned, all polished up and clean, as clean as it's gonna get. So I'll lay a piece of paper in here, and then I'm gonna put that in here, and then I'll clean up the sump and get the sump all cleaned up. I got some more tape to take off it. I see right there. Once we get that all together, and I get my ring compressor in here, I can put the piston and stuff, put some of this stuff back together. So until then, I got some parts to clean. Here's the valves. I put them back in their bags. That's the exhaust valve, and this is the intake. I might shoot some other stuff on the carburetor. There's some stuff I need to clean up for, that's the stuff that goes on the counterbalancer. Here's the cam and all that stuff. I need to clean all this stuff up too. So, and then this here is pretty clean. That's the thing. It charges up the battery. So, I've still got a few more things to do yet, but it's getting there. Takes time. That's all I can do for today. So, this is Selling Guy, and I'll be back soon. Bye.